I guess we are
wanted a
like
free kick, didn't he? Glenn Nyberg, man in charge in the middle. Here's Lamal. Lima. Another Spain corner. They've started so well. Spain getting it over to Yamal as quickly as possible. Just a turn of speed here. Lima looked like he was really struggling. There just isn't enough contact. Yamal's looking for the penalty before there's genuine contact, which is why the referee wasn't interested. Good header by Baena, back to him via Oyarzabal. Rodri. So good to see Spain's captain today, Rodri, back fit again after all his injury issues at his club, Manchester City. It's well read by Posh. Comes under immediate challenge from Cucurella. Winners of this round 32 tie will play either Portugal or Croatia, who meet later today. FIFA President Gianni Infantino on the premises. That round 16 tie between Spain or Austria, Portugal or Croatia will be in Arlington in Texas on July 6th.
No doubt.
We already have many of our round 16 matchups in place. All three co-hosts through to the last 16. Canada will play Morocco, Paraguay against France after the Paraguayans caused a shock in eliminating Germany. Brazil against Norway. England go to Mexico, who haven't lost a game at the Azteca for 13 years. Amazing record. USA, who've caused so much noise, in particular in two group games here in LA, will face Belgium. Reigning world champions Argentina or debutants Cabo Verde. What a job they've done to get to the knockout stages. Will meet either Australia or Egypt. Switzerland or Algeria will face Colombia or Ghana. Kubasi happy to go back with Simon, who's very much Spain's #1 goalkeeper, despite intense competition from two goalkeepers who are far away the best in their respective leagues last season. David Raya at Arsenal and Joan Garcia at Barcelona. Simon is the favoured one from coach De La Fuente, as we have a stoppage here for a Spain injury.
2 minutes.
Looking to spin him behind, felt Alaba blocked him intentionally. He's clashed with Alaba's face as well. Just a talking to from the referee. Not a huge amount in that, of course. Quickly back on his feet again.
जो स्पेन पहले ही इतना प्रेस स्पेन पहले प्रेस करती है अभी क्या हो गया है बहुत ज़्यादा ही ढीला खेल रही है.
Result in a free kick in favour of Pedro Porro and Spain. Penelope Cruz doesn't need too much introduction. Javier Bardem alongside her.
predictions देते हैं.
Posh.
Prediction do बड़ा.
Danso. Bit of space here for Lima. Alaba. Danso taking the place of Philip Lienhardt at the heart of the Austria defence today. Space to move forward here, Danso.
A bit of possession for Austria. Been difficult so far in the game with how well Spain keep the ball.
Tenacious work in that Austrian midfield. Useful looking cross, just out of the reach of Gregoritsch, who how often has the knack of being in the right place at the right time for Austria.
Great clipped spinning ball in from Sabitzer. Gregoritsch just cannot stretch enough. Kubasi, I think, does excellently there just to hold him.
Kubasi up against a wily old campaigner in Michael Gregoritsch. With evidence there, the quality that Sabitzer can provide.
Attack.
Here comes Spain. Baena. Olmo. Now Cucurella.
Okay, pass this number.
Rodri to Pedri.
Come on.
Laporte. Yamal. This is Pedro Porro. Well read by Alexander Schlager.
Yeah, important goalkeeping as Pedro Porro looked to find Olmo at the back post. Goalkeeper came across well. But it's difficult for Austria when Spain have the ball because they're trying to be compact and not allow that ball to be played through the middle, but of course leave the space wide then for Yamal and Porro have done well so far in the game.
Come on.
Just a little over-aggressive from Porro. Spain on this magnificent run of no defeats in their last 34 competitive internationals. Last team to beat them was Scotland in the European qualifier back in March 2023. Danso.
आके माइक को लग गया.
"20 minutes gone. Ralf Rangnick, despite not seeing his side have a single touch inside the Spain penalty area so far, will be very well satisfied at how his team collectively have operated out of possession. We expect Spain to dominate the ball. They generally do.
Nice one. Come on, away.
Skips away from Lima. The cover's on from Sabitzer. Gregorich.
Maybe Lima's not enjoying it as much as I thought he might. I mean, so much talent, Yamal. And he stands you up as a defender. That's why he needs Sabitzer to help him. It's going to be important.
Yamal says he's 80%
Nice one.
in terms of his best at the moment.
Yamal again, Yamal.
At
Nice.
100% for most. Rodri.
Nice.
I'd take 20% if I'm honest.
Pass.
Kukurea.
Study का एक पूरा इसकी मारनी चाहिए.
Baena. Oyarzábal, it's an excellent run. It's really good from Danso, who stayed with the run of Oyarzábal there. It was crucial.
So important, but that's what he's so good at. Oyarzábal, clever movement, spinning in behind Danso. Did well to get across, as did his centre-back teammate Alaba.
Predictions.
Oyarzábal is one of those strikers who
2-0.
can be very
मैं अभी फिर
elusive
से बता रहा हूँ.
for
मेरे
centre-backs.
prediction है ये मैच के लिए
Equally at
2-0.
home,
Spain
coming from
wins.
deep, playing in the number 10 role, if you like. I've seen him play wide for his club side in the Basque Country, Real Sociedad. In the opinion of the head coach, Luis de la Fuente, Oyarzábal does everything well.
Come on.
Now, Alexander
बहुत ज़्यादा
Schlager
आगे, बहुत ज़्यादा आगे है. बहुत
again,
ज़्यादा आगे दिया.
reading the
इतना आगे
movement well,
कौन
the
दिया?
goalkeeper.
They're combining so well. Porro and Yamal on the right-hand side for Spain. It's taking all of Lima and Sabitzer's experience to handle those two.
And we reach the midway point of the first half and a hydration break.
23 मिनट पे कौन हाइड्रेशन ब्रेक देता है भाई?
Okay, we're going to a game 3-on-3, winner go home. And this local crew, they've never gone home. Not since 1996.
For real?
Yeah, anyone, anytime. Then guess who showed up? Three legends, peak of their powers. Everyone thinks this has got to be it. But the football gods had other plans. 2 goals, just like that. And then the kid beat Zidane with his own move. They say Zidane didn't speak for a week.
That's cold.
Two questions Spain, but so far Austria have had the answers.
Yeah, he seemed sharp, doesn't he? In those first 22, 23 minutes. And that's why so many are here to watch him. So many shirts with the 19 on the back.
The day is getting warmer in Los Angeles. So the players have taken liquid refreshment on. Austria looking to upset the odds today against one of the tournament favourites. Turned in some very good performances in qualifying, Austria. Their last World Cup was in 1998. Austria actually won the only previous World Cup meeting of these two nations. It was a first round group stage match in 1978. The great Hans Krankel scoring that day. Cucurella with a throw here for Spain. Rodri. Porro. Lamal. Two for company again.
Come on.
Porro normally delivers really good crosses. Very attack-minded fullback Pedro Porro, but not too much on that one.
It has got that feeling, though, that if Austria can't stop the attacks down this right-hand side for Spain, they will create some meaningful chances. Combined really well. The no-look pass, of course, from Yamal.
Trying at every possible moment, Spain, to get the overloads in the wide areas. Lamal and Porro on this near side. Cucurella and Baena on the left. Lamal, his feet are so quick.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, one on the turn. Superb defending. Stefan Posch.
This is what Spain are all about. Tight spaces, still finding the gaps. Pedri in towards Olmo. Vital from Posch.
Almost
to get across. Brave as well.
Ek kick baki tha. Fuck bhai. Crazy.
Quick silver feet though of Yamal in that later Spain attack. It's Lamine Yamal's corner now. Goalkeeper under real pressure. Marc Cucurella. Austria disputing the validity of the goal.
Yeah.
Rodri has words with the Swedish referee, Glenn Nyberg. But it appears that this is not going to count.
Well,
why?
It's so crowded, isn't it, in there? Kubasi it was that was tight to Alexander Schlager, who gets up. I mean, difficult to unpick who was doing what, who was grabbing who. Clearly, Cucurella didn't wait to see, smashes it in.
Well, VAR check is over. It stays 0-0.
I think Kubasi certainly crashes into Alexander Schlager. I think that's probably what gave the decision, because Alexander Schlager wasn't able to punch correctly.
Kubasi.
Nice one.
Difficult for Austria to get out as well. They don't really have pace at the top end of the pitch, so they are having to try and work it through. Midfield also, Spain out of possession, outstanding under Luis de la Fuente. Having to be so patient, Austria.
Great.
Yes, Gregoritsch has got a lot of qualities, but pace is not high on the list. He'll want service to feet.
बस एक बार प्रेस कर दे भाई, बस एक अटेम्प्ट तो दे। स्पेन ने भी टोटल सिर्फ अब तक एक ही अटेम्प्ट लिया, वो भी नहीं एक नहीं, दो या तीन अटेम्प्ट हुए टोटल। एक तो ऑल्मो, मतलब वो अच्छा डिफेंस था ऑल्मो की भी, इतनी कुछ गलती बोल नहीं सकते ऐसे, बट डिफेंस भी बहुत ही बढ़िया था वहाँ।
Winning only his 7th cap today. Only switched allegiance from Germany back in March.
But seriously भाई, बॉल पोजीशन ज़्यादा है स्पेन के पास, देखने गए तो बॉल पोजीशन स्पेन के पास ही ज़्यादा है। कौन सा भाई है?
Rodri.
Yamal.
Kubasi.
Yamal.
His club teammate.
Come on,
Yamal.
Come on.
Little top of the shoulder. Dangerous looking cross. No space is too small for Lamine Yamal.
हाँ खिचड़ी बना रहे हो।
Oh, it's a great shot and an equally brilliant save from Alexander Schlager to deny Oyarzabal.
भाई ये बॉल है भाई।
That's on target and it's wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, as it's recycled, they find the space.
Oyarzabal
twisting and turning, and then it comes back to him, just getting enough room for the shot. What a save that is! Brilliant from Alexander Schlager to get down to his left.
Breathtaking from the Austria goalkeeper. Yamal with the corner. Alexander Schlager happy to hold on at the second attempt. Two Schlagers in the Austria starting 11 today.
These are so difficult when they bounce right in front of you as a goalkeeper. To parry that past the post as well with the power on the strike. Stunning.
I was listening to the former England goalkeeper Joe Hart the other day. He was talking about the Trianda ball in use at this World Cup, and he says when shots like that are hit flat, it's often difficult for offside here against Yamal. When the ball is hit flat, as Oyarzabal did there, they sometimes come on to the goalkeeper a little faster than sometimes they would normally anticipate.
Just goes a little early there, Yamal, but again, asking so many questions, mixing it, coming short, looking to go in behind also.
Alaba, Danso, Posh holding the width.
बट एक तो बात है कि उनके पास ज़्यादा देर बॉल पोजीशन रख नहीं रहे हैं, सबसे ज़्यादा होल्ड बॉल के ऊपर स्पेन ही रखती है। Obvious है भाई।
White shirts wait in the middle now. Dealt with well by Laporte.
कैसे भाई?
Alaba can hit them from there. But
you are not him.
His ambition was high. Unai Simon has had next to nothing to do in the Spain goal so far in this first half. Only Spain and Mexico have not conceded so far at this World Cup.
Chal.
Here's Cucurella.
Counter attack. Come on. Olmo ko de.
Might get the shot away here. Alex Baena goes for the pass for Yamal.
Come on.
Through the legs of Lima. Austria captain Alaba in position A1. Gregoritsch. Sabitzer. Looking for the run of Vanna.
Nice one. Easy counter. Nice one.
Looking for Olmo. Just have that change of gear,
क्या
don't
चल रहा
they,
है इधर?
Spain?
उधर कुछ अलग ही चल
So
रहा है.
difficult to stay with the runners. Here's Pedri. Oh, yes!
भाई crazy, crazy,
Goal number 3
crazy भाई.
of the
Smooth
tournament
भाई,
for
smooth.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Smooth. सी बॉल को डायरेक्शन बताया उसने.
This time Alaba and Denso couldn't plug the gaps in the
एकदम
middle.
smooth.
And the Real
Pass है और
Sociedad
सीधा.
man sweeps off Spain into the lead against Austria in Los
Copy
Angeles.
यार.
Well, they've been
That's
relentless,
smooth था.
Spain. And maybe
Without
tired
effort भाई,
minds.
without effort.
For
कुछ effort ही
Austria
नहीं दिया
and their
बंदे ने.
defence.
आया
As
स्विच
Cucurella
डाल
gets
दिया.
free and he switches it up. He doesn't
बस.
play it in behind the defence. He cuts it back. It's almost like that's been worked on because he really does aim for that penalty spot. Oyarzabal's there. Makes it look so simple. It's not, but he just calmly side foots it.
एकदम
Past
smooth था
Alaba.
भाई.
Alexander Schlager can't see it. That's why he's in the team. He's a pure finisher. Lethal.
ऐसा लगा कि प्रैक्टिस सेशन चल रहा है इन लोग का और गोल मार के भाई. क्या कड़क बोलता है यार.
Takes his record for Spain to 28 goals in 57 caps, one every 2 games. Alaba just unable to pick out the willing run of Sabitzer. Two goals against Saudi Arabia. It's not a bad record, is it? Here's Lamal. Just so direct. Defender's nightmare. It's Lamal.
Nice one.
Yeah, he's had a terrific first half. He's willing to go on his right-hand side. It's not all left foot. A decent strike, but too central for the goalkeeper.
Lima.
Pedri. Nice.
It's actually 16 goals in his last 16 starts for Spain for Mikel Oyarzabal. And now Austria have to become the first team to score against Spain at this FIFA World Cup 2026. They've faced only 14 attempts on their goals so far. Here's Olmo. Oyarzabal again. This time they managed to close the door.
बहुत pause.
As well as in how proficient they are with the ball.
बहुत ज़्यादा देर pause
They are
ले
so
लिया.
hungry to get it back, Spain.
They've been really clever as well with the deliveries into the area.
अब उन
As
लोग
a
press
defender,
कर.
you're expecting to go and face your own goal. They've just cut it back time and time again for those late runners.
Important moments in this round of 32 tie for Austria. Can't really afford to ship another before half-time. It's a good challenge from Lima. Wins his side a throw as we approach the final 5 minutes of normal time in this first half at the glorious Los Angeles Stadium.
Hey, nice. Nice one, yeah.
Yeah, just to look at how close that was. Well timed by Cucurella for the goal.
Spain corner.
This is a real test for Austria. every single player drenched in sweat, the concentration. Lima there already, hands on knees, hunched over. Real test of their character with how well Spain have played.
Very experienced Austria starting 11 today. They're going to need all of that to hold this free-spirited and so fluent Spanish attacking play. Now, can they look for the breakout here? He covers the ground so well, the teenager Kubasi. Pau Kubasi made his senior debut for Spain at 17 after only playing 12 times for the Barcelona first team. Players at Barcelona Football Club were brought through their famed La Masia Academy. Unmatched. It's a loose one though. Must be top for Austria. White shirts gathering in challenging positions now. Taking too much time to make his mind up what he was going to do. Blocked by Rodri.
Well, it does feel as if they have to take those moments when they come around. Just look at that, 14 seconds, the ball recovery for Spain. Again, just highlighting not their qualities on the ball, but the mentality off it.
Nothing wrong with the challenge. Pedri thought he was fouled. Dani Olmo working very hard to get back goal side. Shava, who had designs on a shot at goal there, denied by Olmo. Austria have not come from behind in a World Cup match since 1978 to win.
बाद में जैसे उन लोग प्रेस करने लगेंगे इन लोगों का कुछ तो काउंटर अटैक इन लोग चालू कर देंगे ऐसा लग रहा है मैं
28 years away from football's greatest stage for the team in white. As Oyarzábal, the Spain goal scorer, wins the free kick. Well, they've had so much to smile about down the years, haven't they, the Spain supporters? Here's Lamine Yamal. Support from Porro. Danso and Posh between them. Clear the danger, at least for now. Cucurella. Rodri.
Yamal.
Somewhat loose touch. Very rarely see that from Rodri.
ये साले सिर्फ हाफ लाइन तक बराबर पासिंग कर करके एकदम मस्त लाएंगे.
Pass of the game so far for Austria might yet lead to something.
दिया सीधा लेने का ना पास ही क्यों दिया सीधा लेने का शूट.
The flag from the assistant referee on the far side is up for offside.
Just too many players making the same run.
क्या पास दिया
towards Schmidt.
सीधा
across.
इंग्लैंड को इन लोग को समझ ही नहीं रहा है भाई. एक थोड़ा पीछे रहो, चूते सेम ही लाइन पे भाग रहे, क्या मतलब है?
Lima tries to dance between two, but there was no gap.
Nice.
Spread the play beautifully there, Spain. Olmo. Obstruction given by the Swedish referee Glenn Nyberg.
Just too sharp by Aina.
Jaden Daniels, NFL quarterback with Washington Commanders. Watchers on. A decent position here. Just inside the second of minimum of 4 additional minutes at the end of a largely Spain-dominated opening period. Maximum concentration needed here from the Austrians. Laporte and Kubasi naturally forward for the delivery. Have a crack a goal here. He does! And hits the frame of the Austrian goal. Oh, and he hadn't cleared it yet. And Alexander Schlager with a very smart stop.
Shoot, my God, free
To
kick,
deny the lurking Yamal.
My God, free kick,
Oh, what a free kick that was from Baena.
Oh, stunning, wasn't it? That was the save after it. But look at the technique, whipping that up and over and down. So unlucky. Maybe a touch there as well from Alexander Schlager onto the crossbar. And then Yamal thinks he scored. It's straight into the stomach of Alexander Schlager. I think Yamal really should have scored there. Should have found the gap.
Fourth save of this first half for Alexander Schlager, and the goal away to our right. Yamal felt he was blocked off by Lima. Referee says play on. There's that feverish dash to regain possession from Spain. We're going to have a stoppage here. Player from either side down. Kubasi for Spain.
Look at that free kick. Alexander Schlager wasn't expecting it to be delivered with such pace. And then Yamal, I think, has to find the gap. Take nothing away from Alexander Schlager. Does he get a little touch here as he's stretching? There's definitely a fingertip there. Brave. Taking it in the stomach. Yamal thinks he would have scored.
क्या हुआ पर कुबासी को?
So Spain will resume with possession. Alexia Putellas, we were looking at there, the wonderfully gifted Spanish international player. So we've reached half-time. Spain have not been incredibly ahead at half-time in a World Cup match since a game against Northern Ireland in the round of 16 back in 2002. But they lead here through a goal from that man, Mikel Oyarzabal, against Austria at the break.
So who we playing? Local crew. They haven't lost since 1996.
Is that Beckham?
Didn't matter who showed up. They owned that pitch. They say Zidane didn't speak for a week.
Previous 6 matches we have covered here. been packed out for every one of them. They've certainly brought the colour and the noise to what's been a wonderfully entertaining World Cup, and there's still so much more to come. But from what we've seen so far today in LA, Spain living up to their tags as one of the favourites.
Yeah, it feels like a distant memory, that draw to Cabo Verde. They've been outstanding. They've been everything we have expected of this Spanish outfit. Austria have had to work so hard defensively to keep it at 1-0, especially their goalkeeper. Sometimes you've just got to hold your hands up and say, well, the opposition are just better, we've got to stay in the game, which they've tried to do.
And how Aramco delivers reliable energy to millions. Aramco, an integrated energy and chemicals company.
This is quite a game.
A reminder that Portugal or Croatia lie in wait for the winners of this round 32 tie. Could be an all-Iberian affair if Ronaldo and company get the better of the Croatians and Spain prevail here.
Con Juanjo González, eso es, con el segundo de Luis de la Fuente. Juanjo, supongo que contentos, muy contentos con una primera parte. Quizás el único pero es que el resultado no sea más amplio.
Sí, creo que hemos creado situaciones como para llevarnos un resultado mejor. Nada, insistir en esta idea, a ver si podemos materializar alguna ocasión más, conceder alguna transición que hemos regalado ahí hacia el final del primer tiempo, que debemos cuidar un poco más ese tema, y sobre todo, bueno, salir después del parón del descanso, que a veces sales un poco despistado, salir como hemos acabado el primer tiempo.
Siempre decís que hay cosas a mejorar, apuntabas por ejemplo las transiciones, no sé, de cara a gol, en la faceta ofensiva, ¿qué más se puede hacer más que insistir?
Bueno, acertar, ojalá acertar, tenemos calidad para acertar y seguro que si repetimos ocasiones acertaremos alguna más.
Venga, Juanjo, al vestuario, gracias.
Gracias.
Zur Pause aus Sicht von Österreich gegen Spanien. Wie fällt das Fazit zur Halbzeit 1 aus und was muss in Halbzeit 2 passieren, um den Spaniern noch ein bisschen gefährlicher zu werden?
Das Fazit ist einfach, dass wir wissen, dass Spanien da überlegen ist, dass sie mehr Ballbesitz haben, dass sie mehr Abschlüsse haben, dass wir dagegenhalten müssen mit allem, was wir haben. Du brauchst natürlich auch Glück. In der einen oder anderen Situation haben wir es gehabt, jetzt einmal eben nicht. Ja, ich glaube, wir hauen alles raus, wir werden auch noch wechseln und dann schauen wir, dass wir noch mehr Zug nach vorne haben und die wenigen Chancen vielleicht dann einmal durchkommen.
Und Sie haben auch einen ganz starken Rückhalt heute. Als Torwarttrainer muss ich Sie natürlich auch danach fragen. Alexander Schlager macht ein sehr starkes Spiel, oder?
Ja, ganze WM, er macht es richtig gut. Er ist auf den Punkt da, fokussiert und freut mich natürlich auch. Aber ich glaube, wir sind 11 Spieler und noch ein paar, die reinkommen und als Team werden wir hoffentlich noch was gewinnen jetzt.
Wissen Sie schon, wer reinkommt, welche Wechsel vollzogen werden?
Nee, das ist offen.
Alles klar, danke.
Danke. Sorry for the delay.
Well, somehow Austria have got to find a way to be more creative. Nothing to trouble Unai Simon so far in the Spain goal, but just look at those numbers in the left column. Alexander Schlager has been a very busy but largely effective goalkeeper for the Austrians so far.
Congratulations to our Verizon ticket winners who are right here on the pitch. They've got the best view in the house just for being Verizon customers.
Head to head, one striker who's seen plenty of the ball, one less so.
Exactly that, with the talent he's got in front of him. Oyatharbal's shown his qualities. Gregoric, you can see, same distance covered, but certainly not had anything anywhere near as much to go at attacking. And then, in terms of those final third entries, I mean, Spain in the wide areas have just been terrific. Austria, of course, have been very, very narrow, which has given all that space to Spain to utilise on both sides. And that's where the goal came from.
more than 4 times total entries for Spain to that of their opponents.
I tried to say like, you know. Let's go. Zeig mal durch. Scheiß drauf, was war nichts, das ist. But I would stop.
Get my boys, get my head!
Sorry.
So the players are out in readiness for the second half here. Spain deservedly in front in this round of 32 tie at the FIFA World Cup 2026 here at the Los Angeles Stadium. First half goal from Real Sociedad's Mikel Oyarzabal. His third goal of this tournament. And Austria are going to make a double substitution before we get back underway. Ralf Rangnick is changing his two central midfield players, taking off Xaver Schlager of RB Leipzig and Nicholas Seiwald, also of RB Leipzig. Kani Chukwuemeka switched allegiance to Austria after winning England youth caps is coming on, as is Florian Grilic.
2-0 Spain win.
Grilic plays in Portugal with Braga. Borussia Dortmund.
भाई पर फ्री किक मजबूत होती है भाई. Best free kick भाई.
So Austria in the all-white get the second half underway here with the two first half. End of the first half, substitutions being made. Changes at the break. The arrival of Kani Chukwuemeka and Florian Grilic into that Austrian midfield. Xaver Schlager and Nicholas Seiwald making way. Spain out with the same starting 11 again.
I just think those changes, Paul Vanna has gone in alongside Grilic in midfield, and they've freed up Sabitzer from that left-hand side to get closer to Gregoric. Chukwuemeka will go out to the left-hand side, maybe a bit more pace to try and handle Porro and Yamal.
There's Cucurella. Dealt with a bouncing ball very well indeed there. Baena under pressure, but illegal pressure, says our Swedish referee Glenn Nyberg. But for the excellence of Schlager in the Austria goal, Spain would be further ahead than they are. Here's Kubasi. Rodri. Porro. Space for Dani Olmo. Lamau.
come on. अरे यार.
It's gone from warm to almost hot today in Los Angeles. So a lot of hard yards out of position on suspects in the second half for the Austrians.
Crazy ball position रख रहे हैं. एक दूसरे को पास. हटा उन लोगों को बॉल भी छूने दे रहे यार. दे रहा है यमाल को. पानी का जब भी मांग रहा था तभी नहीं दिया.
Polo takes the tumble. And the decision goes the way of Spain.
It was a difficult first half for Lima. I don't think it will get any easier in the second half. He'll need that support from Chukwuemeka.
Easy भाई. ले लो फ्री किक भाई. इधर से तो फ्री किक भाई मुश्किल है. मतलब
Good angle for the left foot of Yamal. Work it short. Here is Lamine Yamal. That little drop of the shoulder is devastating. But Austria able to deal with that latest Yamal threat.
Well, you can't just stick the leg out. He's too quick, too sharp. Sabitzer doing well still to stick to his task.
Hungry possession, won back yet again by Spain. Oyarzabal.
अरे क्यों? देना यमाल को.
Schlager.
यमाल को दे तेरा राइट भी ओपन है, लेफ्ट भी ओपन है. उसके एक गोल मार दिया ना.
On his favoured left foot, looking to pass it into the corner. Really, too central. He also had Yamal the other side, who was desperate for the pass.
So many stats around a World Cup. Here's one of the most amazing ones. Since winning the World Cup last, none of Italy, 2006 winners, Spain, 2010 winners, or Germany, winners in 2014. Between them, they've not won a single World Cup knockout match. Had to have several rereads of that particular stat, but there it is. Spain looking to end their run with victory here to take them through to possibly, certainly if they do prevail, that last 16 affair against either Portugal or Croatia, who meet later today. Baena. Of course, Italy haven't been at the World Cup finals for the last 3 editions now. That is quite an unwanted record for them. And Germany failed to get past Paraguay in their round of 32 tie here. First corner of the second half goes to Spain.
Well, I think Austria know that they're going to have to do a lot of defending, but surely with those changes he wants a little bit more Ranić of his side going forwards to get back into this. Delivery intended to arc this in towards Schlager underneath his crossbar. Will they do the same?
Atletico Madrid's Alex Baena will deliver this corner. Header from Oyarzabal, was harmlessly wide.
Well, I actually think that was meant for Olmo. Oyarzabal saw the flight of it, tried to head it towards goal, but this is actually meant, I think, for Olmo behind him, who was coming in, because that's a difficult header.
Nice press. Easy there.
Spain once again make it difficult for Austria to get out.
Shri ka referee बीच में आ गया वो. अच्छा बॉल बना है. Come on. अभी यमाल को दे.
Lethal in these positions. The referee right up with the play says no free kick Spain. Austria give the ball away so cheaply. Can't do that.
Olmo,
This man
Olmo,
around.
Olmo.
Danny Olmo takes a dive. Not suggesting it was a dive, but the tumble to the ground and worrying moments for Austria there.
Fish.
Baena. Cucurella in support. Early moments of the second half, following a similar pattern to much of what we saw in that opening period. Spain possession and territory. Cucurella.
इसके बाहर डाल दो.
I think the footballing brains of this Austrian team, you can feel almost working overtime to try and fill the gaps. They're so good, Spain, at bamboozling you with their possession and short passing in little triangles and then finding the spare player.
Rodri. Deflection. Corner.
Well, it really caused Schlager some issues, this deflection off Grilic, spinning away from the goalkeeper, nearly into the corner. Danso looked a little bit of a push, but was definitely too strong for Olmo.
Another Baena corner for Spain. Olmo unmarked on the edge of the penalty area. Yamal bamboozled himself. Spain, of course, looking for the insurance of a second goal to allow coach De La Fuente to bring on the riches that he's got off the substitutes bench. Baena. Foul by Posh. And I was just looking at the midfield replacements that Spain have got at their disposal. Fabian Ruiz of Paris Saint-Germain, Barcelona's Gavi, and Arsenal's Martin Zubimendi can't get into this team. That is frightening, not only for Austria today, but everybody else in the tournament. Kobe Jones, Rio Ferdinand, USA and England legends respectively. Ten minutes gone in the second half, and it remains only 1-0. Austria not without hope. Pedri. Baena. Space for Cucurella. Now Rodri. Yamal, Porro. Nice combination. Nobody there in red. Finally an opportunity for Austria to get out. It's too close to Simon.
The fleeting moment is all Austria could muster there with Lima. Cross needed to be so accurate to find Grilic.
भाई एक बार बॉल बस आ गया स्पेन के पास घंटा उन लोगों को
No
लेने दे
surprise to see Spain's XG so much higher. Laporte. Marc Cucurella is playing so high now for Spain. It's like a striker down there.
इसको मार इसको
Pedri. Just tend to play just a little deeper these days for Spain. Pedri.
Nice one.
It's so creative.
Nice.
Cucurella.
Nice.
Chasing shadows here, Austria. Here's Lamal. Has he got something special? Reimer says no.
Well, he had an idea in his mind straight away.
ये रेफरी
Was I think to because he was going to curl the effort. Yamal as Pedri was caught just as he played that pass from Danso. Yamal as if he's going to curl it and then look to fire it low near post, try and catch out Slogger. Reimer was excellent in his positioning.
Pedri quickly recovered after that initial knock. Such a wonderful player to watch, Pedri. He can do all the dirty work. He can work so hard to regain possession. We know about his qualities on the ball. He's got touches of Xavi and Iniesta. And of course, he would have grown up as a youngster, idolising both. There's going to be another change. 2 changes for Austria. So, departing.
मजा नहीं है आज की मैच में भाई सही में मजा ही नहीं कुछ अच्छे से हो ही नहीं रहा है ओ फक 1 घंटे के ऊपर होगा चलो बाद में मिलते हैं यार आज मजा ही नहीं आ रहा है यार मैच देखने में मतलब स्पेन तो हमेशा अच्छा ही खेलती है क्या पता बाय चलो बाय बाय बाय